Welcome back, y'all, to another Gears 5 video. I'm waiting on Gears 5 to put out their What's Up patch notes, which they usually do on Mondays or Tuesdays, but I don't see them yet on their website, so instead I'm going to be doing this video. I like to look at the patch notes and, let y'all know what's going on, and then usually upload either late Tuesday or early Wednesday, but I guess I'm just going to have to wait because I've said it before, but I just don't know when Gears 5 puts these out. Anyways, I want to talk about the Tour of Duty system again. Now that the game's been out for close to 2 months, people have had some time to play the game. A lot of people have had some time to leave the game. And, we all kind of got a handle of how the Tour of Duty system works now. Initially, everybody was upset that everything was locked behind the Tour of Duty system. And that is still upsetting. Okay, don't get me wrong. I'm not defending the Tour of Duty system, but having everything be locked behind the Tour of Duty system is upsetting. And people were saying that it was too grindy. When the game first came out, people were saying that it took way too long to earn stars, and to an extent, that is true. And I'll get into my thoughts of that in a little bit, and I probably am going to get a little bit of hate for saying this, but I don't think the Tour of Duty system was that bad of a system now that we're like 2 months into this game's life cycle. There's no denying that Fortnite popularized this whole battle pass system, and a battle pass being a way for players to unlock things over the course of multiple months. In Fortnite, a battle pass lasts, or a season lasts, about 2 months, almost 3 months, and there are 200 tiers in it. In Gears 5, a season lasts 3 months, and there were about 50 or so unlockables in this system. I was able to unlock everything in about a month and a half, and there are still close to 7 weeks left for people to unlock everything in the Tour of Duty. When the game first came out, I did go pretty hard at it. I played almost non-stop, but then I slowly started limiting my playtime and only getting on every couple of days, or only getting on to do the dailies, and I was still able to complete this battle pass system. So in my opinion, it actually doesn't take very long to unlock everything if you're playing very casually. If y'all played Black Ops 4 when they introduced the battle pass, now that battle pass was bad. That one was way grindy. Y'all think Gears 5 was grindy? That one was even more grindy. Now I'm not saying that, Gears 5 is okay because other battle passes are grindier, because Gears 5 to an extent was still grindy, but I just think that as Gears players, we got accustomed to a way of earning characters, and that's what got the community all riled up. One thing that honestly shocked me is people defending Gears 4 unlockables. Like, the whole loot box system, in my opinion, is way worse than the Tour of Duty system. Because in the Tour of Duty system, at least you know when you're gonna get a character. You can work towards unlocking certain characters in the in the challenges, the specific like enemies and horde challenges. You can work towards unlocking certain characters that way. But in Gears 4, it was all gambling. It was you had to leave it up to chance to unlock a good character by getting loot boxes, and you only got loot boxes by either buying them with real money or by hitting certain levels in multiplayer. Now, I've talked about Fortnite and Black Ops 4 Battle Pass, but if y'all ever played Smite, the third-person MOBA, that was the first game I played that I like remember having a Battle Pass. That Battle Pass was an entire year. You had to play for an entire year to unlock everything. The only difference being that you would level up by getting XP, and you weren't locked behind earning stars or completing daily challenges, which is, I think, another reason why people were upset with the Tour of Duty system in Gears 5. Making everything be locked behind earning stars instead of XP, I think, was a huge mistake, especially the daily challenges. The daily challenges were random for each person. In Fortnite, usually everybody gets the same daily challenges and everybody can progress evenly as long as they complete those challenges. But in Gears 5, if you got unlucky, you could get 3 1-star challenges, and this is where the predatory systems came in, because after you completed the challenges, you can re-roll them, but they cost money, and the more times you re-roll them, the more money it costs, and that's just not good. I've been talking about how I was a little too harsh initially with the Tour of Duty, but that part I'm still not changing my mind on. The whole predatory system of making players charging players more money per level up or per star reroll is just not good. I think that is the biggest issue with the Tour of Duty system. And that is what gives the Tour of Duty system the impression of it being grindy, because you have to wait an entire day before you can do more challenges, unlike other games where you can just keep playing and keep leveling up your Tour of Duty or your Battle Pass. And because it's not XP based, you have to rely on these stars. If they would have taken away that daily challenges limit, I think that is all it needed in order for players to kind of accept it, because you don't want people to feel like they're blocked. You don't want them to think that they can't keep progressing. And that's why it feels grindy, because we can't progress at our own pace. Now let's talk about the rewards and why the fans were disappointed, because these rewards were horrible. As I've said, I think there's like 50 or something tiers, and out of those 50 tiers slash rewards that you can get, I'm going to say that only 7 of them are worth. There are 6 characters, but the Swarm, in my opinion, are horrible, so they're not even worth like really putting on. Only the 3 COG heroes, in my opinion, have good skins. So 3 of those skins are actually good, and then you have 3 weapon skins that you can also get. The first one, in my opinion, is also horrible. The last 2 are pretty good. The color variants depending on what team you are. So there's 5. There's 5 rewards that I think are pretty good, and then the last 2 rewards are obviously the iron, the actual in-game currency that costs money. So I think those 7 rewards are the only ones that are of importance. When your battle pass is filled with banners and sprays and marks that nobody cares about, then your battle pass is bad. As I've said, only 7 of those items were good. And now that I've reached the final item, the last skin, the last weapon skin, the battle pass just stops. So, as I was talking about those daily challenges before, they just become obsolete, because completing daily challenges does not reward anything anymore, because the battle pass doesn't give you anything. It would have been nice if they like started giving you small amounts of iron per level up after completing the battle pass or something along those lines, or like XP boosters, but no, they just don't give you anything. You know, people were saying that it was too grindy, but I hit it in a month and a half, and now I'm just like, was that it? I need more. I need more tiers. Anyways, final thoughts on the Tour of Duty system. Personally, I don't think it was as grindy as I initially thought it was. Comparing it to other battle passes like Fortnite and Black Ops 4 and Smite, I think the Gears 5 system was better than those. I would rather have a Gears 5 system like this than those ones. Having daily challenges blocked off, having a daily challenge limit is bad, and it's kind of predatory, making each one cost money for whenever you want to reroll. Now, I think that's what gave the impression of this battle pass being grindy, because you couldn't progress after a certain amount of challenges. And hitting the end of this Tour of Duty system was disappointing. There was only 7 rewards in this system that I think were worth getting, and once you get all of them, the battle pass just stops. There's no more progression for you. Those are my thoughts. I want to know what y'all think about this. How far are y'all in the Tour of Duty system? Have you hit the end? Have you changed your mind on it now that the game's been out for a month and a half? But that's all I have for y'all today anyways. Hope you have a good one, and I'll catch y'all next time.